Hello everyone. Today we will start our lecture of compiler designing with lexical analyzer, which is the first phase of compiler. First, we can see that there are the rules of lexical analyzer from the exam point of view, which is a very important question. So, what are the rules of the lexical analyzer? It is the first phase of compiler. It reads input characters and produce as a output of sequence of tokens. So what is token and what is the input characters we will discuss later. Moving on next, upon receiving a get next token command from the parser, it reads the input character until it can identify the next token. From this diagram we will clear about these rules. First, the source program comes to the lexical analyzer section. Then it will generate, we can see in the second line that reads input characters and produce a output of sequence of tokens. So lexical analyzer generates tokens. In this, the lexical analyzer generates tokens but didn't give it to the parser. When only the parser requests to get the token, then the token is sent to the parser. And parser and lexical analyzer both are connected with the symbol tables. We already know what is the symbol of tables. Symbol of table is the table which conduct with lots of tokens, parsers and another symbols. So we can easily get this diagram. First of all, source program comes to the lexical analyzer. It generates a token. When the parser requests to the lexical analyzer for this token, then lexical analyzer send this token to the parser, and this parser generate a parse tree. Now here are some other points. It is stripping out from the source program comments and white space. That means the lexical analyzer of works with the comment and white space of the source program, and it also correlate error message from the compiler with the source program. Now another important question, why lexical analyzer is separated from the parse tree? This is a very important question. Now there are the reasons why this parser and lexical analyzer are separated. Separation of lexical analyzer from syntax analyzer often allows us to simplify one or the other of those phases. We already know that the parser is a part of syntax analyzer. Now compiler efficiency is improved and time is spent reading the source program and partitioning it into the tokens, but this is done at the lexical analyzer part. So there are two separate parts for partitioning the tokens and generate the parse tree. So those are separated. And the third one is compiler portability is enhanced. Input alphabets or peculiarities and the other devices specific anomalies can be restricted. Those are the reasons why lexical analyzer and the parser are in the different phases. You can have a snap of this. Now moving to the next, here are three important points: token, lexeme and patterns. So first one, what is the token? Tokens are the sequence of characters having a collection of meaning. Example, those are operators, identifier, constant, etc. Now the lexemes. Those are the character sequence formed as a token is called the lexeme of this token. This is matched by the pattern of the token. Example, integer, greater than, plus, pi, 30, etc. Pattern. The rules by which the token is separated called the pattern associated with the token. Those examples are given below. Now we will see a diagram of this token, lexeme and pattern to understand what are the difference between them. Tokens are basically the names such as contents, relations, ID, literal. Those are the names. Those names are called the token. Now, lexemes. So, what are the lexemes? Lexemes are here constant. Suppose we have 30, 60, 50, those which can be added with the symbols. Okay, those which are concluded with the simple symbols is known as simple lexemes. Here we can see the relational operators. Those are simple diagrams of you can may say those are the some geometric lines and etc. Those symbols are lexemes, but those are called as a set of relation, which is a token. Now, description of patterns. Now, constant is a constant, there is no description, but in relational operator, those types of relations could be happened. So this is the description and this is called the pattern. From this pattern you can see the symbols and you can distribute them which pattern under it will go. Like as id is the token and lexemes are integer, main, role, std1, etc. But the description is a letter followed by letters and digits. This is the pattern. So by this diagram we can easily understand what is token, what is lexeme and what is pattern. Now moving on next, what is alphabet? It denoted by the symbols. Strings over some alphabets is a sequence of symbol. Now empty string. String with zero length denoted by epsilon.